Hey, movie buffs. Recently, we've had a fresh batch of exciting films come out, so finding something great to watch today should be a breeze. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and smash the subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, let's dive right in. The Bikeriders, a crime drama by Jeff Nichols. The film tells the story of a motorcycle club called the Vandals in the Midwest of the USA in the 1960s. It immerses us in the biker subculture through the relationships of the two main characters, Benny and Kathy. Benny, being young and ambitious, and Kathy, his girlfriend, witness the evolution of the Vandals from a group of passionate rebels into a real biker organization with chapters all over the region. The story also centers on Johnny, the leader of the Vandals, whose quest for freedom and rebellion faces internal conflicts and challenges. Tastes of Horror, a South Korean anthology horror film consisting of several separate stories. One is about mysterious clinical trials. Another deals with the deadly consequences of a dance challenge. There's also a tale about the ghost of a four-legged beast, and another about a mukbang blogger suffering horrific changes during a live broadcast. Each story explores different aspects of fear and mystery, combining modern technology with ancient superstitions. Bolero, a free adaptation of the biography of Maurice Ravel, detailing the creation of one of the most famous works of the 20th century. In 1928, the famous dancer and choreographer Ida Rubinstein asks composer Maurice Ravel to write something new and sensual for her next ballet at the Paris Opera. Struggling with creative challenges, Ravel plunges into the passion and frantic energy of the French capital and creates his greatest piece, Bolero. The Convert. Set in the 1830s, Thomas Munro, a former soldier turned lay preacher, arrives in New Zealand hoping to atone for his dark past. He finds himself amidst warring Maori tribes along with Rangimai, the chief's daughter whom he saved. They venture into the Forbidden Lands to negotiate with the Maori war chiefs, but Munro soon realizes he's just a pawn in a bigger game and that bloodshed is inevitable. Munro must decide what role he will play in these events and the cost of his faith. A Quiet Place 3, Day 1. A spin-off of the sci-fi horror series about deadly blind aliens that hunt by sound. This story is set a year and a half before the events of the previous films, depicting the first day of the alien invasion on Earth. The protagonist, a young woman named Sam, is caught in the chaos on a crowded New York street. Sam, her cat, and a few random strangers, whose paths cross amidst the chaos, hide from the monsters in crumbling buildings. Engulfed in silent horror, the characters desperately fight for their lives. Raya and the Last Dragon, a Spanish-Chinese animated film based on the fantasy book by Australian author Carol Wilkinson. In ancient China, dragons always lived alongside humans and were friends with them. However, human greed eventually destroyed this alliance as people began hunting dragons. Many years later, a young slave named Ping encounters one of the last dragons in the world. Together, they embark on an incredible journey where they learn to trust each other and change the world forever. The Watchers, a psychological horror film. The story follows Mina, our heroine, who finds herself in the middle of an impenetrable forest in Western Ireland. She manages to find shelter, but it turns into a trap for her and a few other people. Every night, Mysterious strangers gather in front of their large panoramic window and watch them until dawn. It seems the watchers are particularly interested in the newcomer, Mina. Back to Black. A biographical drama about Amy Winehouse, portrayed by Marisa Abela. This is the story of the life and career of Amy, one of the most prominent British singers of the 2000s. Her bold style and eccentric contralto voice made her famous worldwide as a soul, jazz, and R&B performer. Despite winning 6 Grammys, Winehouse couldn't overcome her inner demons, becoming one of the tragic members of the infamous 27 Club. Article 370. After the unrest in Kashmir in 2016, the Indian authorities select Zuni Haksar for a top-secret mission. The main goal of the operation is to suppress terrorism and end the shadow economy worth billions in the valley by abolishing the notorious Article 370 without spilling a drop of blood. Well, that's all for today. I hope you found something interesting, so don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, it's been me, and have a great day.